Hey everybody, Rez the Collector here. Just taking a look at another action figure review. We're going to be reviewing the Earth 2 Robin. Now, this is Dick Grayson if he had never gone the route of becoming Nightwing. Now, I've gathered up some of my other Robins here just to look at, one, it's kind of like a Robin through the ages type of thing. And two, just see the natural progression of the Robin costume, and especially with these two, because this, of course, is also Dick Grayson as Robin in the original Robin costume, except for the domino mask. Originally, Robin did have that wraparound mask like you see on the Earth 2 Robin figure. But this is the DC Superpowers Robin, and you can see the natural progression here. Of course, some of the changes were the yellow leggings given to him, higher boots, that aren't like Sprite boots. The underoos aren't like a chainmail type thing. Lost the black belt and got this wraparound gold thing. And then the, I don't know what you want to call them, the little yellow lines down the front of the shirt are gone. But there we go, original Dick Grayson, older Dick Grayson if he'd stayed Robin. This is the Tim Drake Robin costume version. And then, of course, here we have Damian Wayne. But we're here to take a look at Robin of Earth 2. So let's just move some things out of the way here and get a good look at him. Alright, now, for starters, I've been chasing this character for a long time. I remember in the Crisis on Infinite Earths, I am old enough to have read the comic when it came out. I really liked this costume. I liked the natural progression that this look took from the original Robin. Now, unfortunately, let's start out with the flaws of my figure. I didn't really notice this in the ad when I bought it. I noticed it after when it was shipped. His hand here is separating. And if anybody knows a good way to get that back in, I've tried forcing it back in, but I don't want to break it. Can't really tell a whole bunch from here, the way I've got him posed, so that's probably how I'll keep him posed. Another thing is you can see on this leg here, also on that same side, when they did the paint app on here, there was too much paint on this leg, and this leg does not want to articulate. The paint was heavy and it's breaking the paint as it does, so I've kind of put it back in locked position. You can see a better view here where there's all that excess paint there, so this leg really doesn't want to bend there at the knee. And this is an older DC direct figure. The quality control, I'm going to say, wasn't as strict as it is now. There is some paint app issues. Here, there's some red on the underwear there. Of course, the paint app issue there on that leg. The cape's a little dirty in some spots. I think I might be able to get that clean. But the cape is one of the bright points of the figure. You can see here with me just touching it how light this cape is. It's very nice, very soft rubber. Not very heavy, so easier to get him to stand than a lot of other figures. And of course, as always, when I say that, they biff. And of course, this was back when DC gave us a base with every figure, so we've got the Crisis on Infinite Earths base here. Let's just take a 360 view. You can definitely tell that Dick Grayson's older here by the gray hair that we've got here, and I actually think that he'd end up retiring as Robin, and he'd come out of retirement. And you can see that mask goes all the way around. We can just go ahead and lift up this cape here, and there is some more paint app issues on the back here. You can see that yellow coming down there. A little bit of paint issue on that that right leg right there. You can see that little spot of light green. I think a little bit of yellow and the green mixed. A little bit of paint issues on that leg there where it's just a little wavy. And then again, you can see the massive paint buildup on this leg here, back here. Again, a little bit of paint issue here on the arm. I mean, honestly, I'm going to have them displayed in the case, so I'd, of course, prefer if he were perfect, but you can't have everything in life. But I am really ecstatic to have him. Again, some paint issue there on the belt. Boy, I just got one with all kinds of issues, didn't I? I do think that there's another version in the comics of this costume where they had gone away from the wraparound mask. It was still a wraparound, but it actually was green, and it came down over the cheeks and under the face here, and then up and left the hair visible. I actually wish they had gone with that mask on this figure. I think it would have made it a much cooler looking mask than that straight wraparound. I mean, I know why they did it. It was an aesthetic choice, going because that's the original Robin did have a wraparound mask instead of that domino. And I wish they'd made the R a little smaller so that the black did kind of circle it a little bit more. Now, I've seen variations of this costume with it where the big R is like that, where it comes all the way to the edges. And then there's versions where it was a little bit smaller. I also would have liked to have seen a little bit more detail in this belt here. It just kind of looks like one uniform thing. If you get closer, you can see that there is some detail in there. If they'd done just a little bit of like a black wash in there, that would have made that belt stand out so much more. Take one last look here at the figure. I would say a must-have for any Robin collector or any Batman collector. Definitely, he'll be going on my Batman shelf. I think I'm actually going to put him next to the Dark Knight Returns Batman, because that's an older looking Batman, and I think they would actually fit nicely together. But this is Rez the Collector, of course. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. I do try to put out videos as often as I can. I do also try to cover a variety of DC characters. I am primarily a Superman collector, but I do get into the Batman, the Lantern, the Flash. I try to have a little bit of everything, but primarily on my channel you are going to see Superman. Of course, if you like the video, please click the like button, throw me a comment. I do like to hear from everybody, and have a great day.